Welcome back, music fans. I'm Veja, your host on MusicTO. Join us into the world of the talented producer and songwriter, DJ MADDS, who recently performed at Coachella and EDC, and she's ranked top 10 female DJ. Her new single, Walls, featuring Taylor Bennett, Chance the Rapper's brother, is out now, so make sure you take a listen. Let's catch up with MADDS to see what she's totally obsessed about.
Wherever you are, if you just scream.
What's up, guys? I'm Veja from MusicTO, and we're here with the lovely DJ MADDS.
Hi, guys.
Welcome to our show.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. There's a lot of food.
I know, right? You're hungry.
I am.
That's good. So, you discovered dance music at the age of 15, and I heard it from the grapevine. You saw Benny Benassi.
Yes.
So what was the thing about his performance that really ignited your passion to become passionate about music and being a DJ?
I think it really hit me when I was 13, turning 14. I was in Salt Lake City with my family, and they didn't know that they were bringing me to this like warehouse rave. They thought it was like an event. So they brought me there, and I remember I was being like searched, and I was like so confused. I'm like, okay, everyone's wearing glow sticks, so like what is going on? I have never heard electronic music before. I was like confused. And then they were like, oh my God, like you never want to be here, this is so bad. And after that moment, I was like, this is it. Yeah, I had a Maddie Palooza when I was 16.
So
Everyone had wristbands, I had security, I paid like, I think I was a sophomore or a junior in high school, and I paid like some seniors to stay sober and take pictures of my parents' whole house, so that when I did get like busted, they put everything back. It was great. That was crazy. Like when I got the call about Coachella, I reread the email like 6 times. I was like, is this like, am I CC'd on something incorrect? Like I don't know. Freaked out before my manager even read the email. I already signed the contract and sent it.
Like, sorry.
So he calls, he goes, you got Coachella. And I was like, I already signed the contract and sent it over, and I didn't even read it, so sorry. Yeah, but that was I don't know, that was like a dream come true for me. And then when I found out about EDC, I know Coachella is bigger than EDC, but I was even more excited for EDC because that was like what I grew up on. Like I brought my mom to EDC when I was 18 and like got her a ticket so she could come with me and my friends. Like,
Did you give her glow sticks and stuff?
oh, she went all out. Like she like disappeared for half the night, came back with like all the candy bracelets. I was like, Mom, where'd you go? She goes, I'm like a unicorn here. I'm like, yeah, because you're a mom running around EDC. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, she was so, she goes, I saw this guy named Calvin Harris. And I was like, oh my God, you saw Calvin Harris? Like, I was like floored. But
You have like the coolest mom now.
yeah, thanks, Mom.
Yeah, thanks, Mom. So tell us like your biggest influencers, like who's like your favorite DJs or producers that you love and or even want to work with someday?
Skrillex, 100%.
Yeah,
I think
is the best.
Skrillex is, I don't know, he's such a unique person, and even when he's not making music or if he's just hanging out with his friends, he's the kind where we can like, out of nowhere, be like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know, at home watching TV. He's like, coffee. And I'm like, okay. And he's like kind of like, we can go into a coffee shop. We were in London and we went to a coffee shop and we sat down. Before we ordered, he goes, let's just walk. And I was like, wait, what? He goes, let's just walk. And then we went to like a different one. He's just all about like, I don't know, he feels so much all the time, and he's just such an amazing person. But
That's awesome.
he's just like, I don't know, when it comes to producing music, DJing, or just someone in general, he's just so creative and just so spontaneous and just, I don't know. You would never assume that he's like one of the biggest artists there is. Wow. You would never, because he's just the kind that's like, he remembers every single person. When it comes to like an Uber driver, he'd be like, oh, Chris, I had you last week. And I'm like,
Right. So tell us about your next single, or the single, I'm sorry, you're currently doing right now. It's with Chance the Rapper's brother.
yes, Taylor Bennett.
Taylor Bennett.
He is so rad. I love when I hear tracks and you have like an amazing singer and then there's someone rapping on it. I think it's so diverse and so like, it's cool. It's kind of like a boy and a girl telling a story to each other.
Like call and response.
Yeah,
kind of
so
stuff.
I think I really like that concept. So we sent it to him and he immediately was like, I fuck with this, and like sent back his vocals, and I was just like, Oh my God.
awesome.
And now I play the song so much. Like, I feel like I'm like a parent to myself because I hate when people play my music in front of me. Like, I feel so awkward.
Yeah.
It's like when you play a video with your voice on it and you're like, oh, I don't want to hear it. It's like that. But this song is like, I'm like, everyone stop what you're doing. You're going to listen to this
Right now.
How does it feel to be top 10 DJ? That's huge.
It's really, really weird. I don't know. I don't think of
Does it
myself
feel
like
unreal?
that. Yeah, it feels really unreal. Like, I still get uncomfortable when I get booked for shows. I still, like, I'll call my parents. I'm like, I don't get why people have to pay to see me. Like, I will willingly, like, do this, or, like, I don't know. It's just something I love doing. And so I still haven't, like, been able to, like, transfer over to that, because I'll still do, like, a lot of dysfunctional things in public or say things. Like, I have no filter. And my parents are like, Madison, you're under, like, a certain spotlight. You can't do that. I'm like, why the fuck not? Like, I'm still... You know, like, I'm 22. I'm supposed to be doing all these horrible things right now, learning from it. But it hasn't hit me, but I'm really, really happy about it, because my goal when I was like 15 was to make electronic music. And what I would feel from certain songs, I wanted to be able to do that for other people.
Yeah.
So knowing that for like an hour, or like being able to hear my song for 3 minutes, some people can relate to that. And like, I don't know, it just like makes them feel at ease that maybe one person isn't the only one going through a breakup or whatever. I think that's really powerful. So I don't know, being able to make someone stay for an hour, I think it's so crazy to me. I don't know.
Well,
It hasn't hit me yet.
congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
A really big accomplishment.
Yeah, thank
High
you.
five for that,
You hear
girl.
that, Mom? I'm cool.
So being a female DJ, do you find it that you have to, jump around barriers to get to certain things because you're female, or
Oh my
or is
gosh.
it easier? Like, how do you feel about
No,
that? And
it's-
since it's a male-dominating industry.
It's not easy at all. Like, I have a lot of young girls who will message me like, oh, like, I want to get into DJing, this and that. Like, what's it like? And I immediately tell them, start with producing. Because as a DJ, like, if you're producing, you don't leave your house. You're in pajamas, you're writing music, you're like having the best time of your life. But as a DJ, being in this industry, I have gotten, now it's a lot easier for me. But at first, I had like this guy made a 45-minute video like talking terrible about me, who I've never met in my life. So then I invite him to my show.
Wow, that was nice.
Comes, and I'm like, okay, cool, now you see, like, can you take down the video? And he goes, it's got too many views, no.
What would be your super talent, like superhero talent? Like, what would it
Be
be?
invisible.
Ooh, and why is that?
Saucy,
You
I
wanna be
feel like,
incognito.
I feel like that would be really cool, because I can like go to places and like hear the background of things and like be always a step ahead, because I'd be invisible, no one would see that I'm there. Maybe I'm just like too Jewish, like, I think about things like that. I want to be first.
If you ain't first, you're last.
So what are you totally obsessed about?
Dutch music right now.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, I discovered this artist a long time ago, and now he's like blown up huge, which is so dope.
Yeah?
But I was in London, and this person was like walking by and playing this song, and I was like, what is this? So I started listening to the song, and then I found the artist, and I've been listening to his music nonstop. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. It's Lil Klein, I think. But he's so cool. He's like our version of G-Eazy. He's just so cool. So I'm like really obsessed with Dutch music right now.
If you can give all of these inspiring up-and-coming DJs and artists one piece of advice, what would you give them?
Don't read comments.
Hear that?
Don't read
And
comments.
why?
I feel like, it's just so simple. Like, say if someone tells you look beautiful every day, and then one day someone's like, you look ugly, you're gonna remember that you look ugly, because that's just something that's kind of like actually like hurt. So for me, reading comments, like, it sucks if you make a song, you put all this effort into it, and then you get like a few of the kids that are like, oh, I don't fuck with this, or blah, 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 this isn't cool. You kind of like get self-conscious. You're like, this is my baby. Like, you're talking bad about my child.
Yeah.
So I just wouldn't read the comments. Now I don't. I'll have my friends read it, and if they're like, it's really good, then I'll go and read it. But other than that, it's other people that put you down or what make you like step back. Because if everyone was giving you good advice all the time, you'd just keep going forward. You'd be unstoppable. So anyone that says no or has something bad to say, I would just ignore it.
That's the best advice you guys can get.
Don't read the comments.
We don't like bullies,
Yeah.
It's all about positivity.
Exactly.
Good energy.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on our show.
Thank you for having me.
Down for me. Let down your guard so we can be. So we can be.
Check out MADDS Instagram at MADDS to get more interactive experience with behind-the-scenes exclusives, and if you want to discover your favorite artists, albums, playlists, and sync to our 24/7 radio stations, be sure to download our app, Music Totally Obsessed.